there, my name is Yasmin. I will be talking about background information about how youths were dealt with in the past when they committed an offense. Before the Youth Criminal Justice Act, there was a Juvenile Delinquents Act, which existed between 1908 to 1984, and the Young Offenders Act, which existed between 1984 to 2003. This act stated in Section 38, every juvenile delinquent shall be treated not as a criminal but as a misdirected and misguided child. This benefited youths because it created separate courts from adults, provided social welfare to youth crimes, focuses on rehabilitation rather than punishments, uses parental involvement, and there are more sentencing options for judges. Also, there was the creation of the Juvenile Court Committee, which had probation officers and volunteers that helped the judge with sentencing. However, a significant issue with this act is because the GDA's maximum age varies in each province, judges' sentencing varied for similar offenses. This led to the creation of the Young Offenders Act. This act focuses less on the social welfare and allows the youth to take more responsibility for their actions. Some benefits of this act are society is protected from offenses that are committed by the youth. They try to enforce these offenses through social and community-based solutions. The maximum sentence was 3 years, and parents are notified about their child's court proceedings. Again, issues arose from this act, such as this act was seen as too lenient. For instance, young offenders were given limited sentencing for serious offenses such as murder. They wanted to make it easier to transfer young offenders to adult courts when necessary. Some people believed retribution would prevent youth from committing crimes. However, some people disagreed with this idea being too lenient and believed it was too harsh and even counterproductive. For instance, within this time period, youth incarceration rates in Canada were much higher than those in other countries. As well as some people believe if a youth is placed in a prison for a long period of time, they would either become lifelong criminals or repeat offenders. These ongoing issues led to the development that we had today, the Youth Criminal Justice Act. The Youth Criminal Justice Act's main objective is to rehabilitate young people who commit offenses and reintegrate them back into society, and to ensure that the young person is subjected to meaningful consequences for his or her offenses. Some corrections made are more extrajudicial measures are available, such as police warning or visiting the victim and the family of the victim. In addition, it uses the idea of the Juvenile Delinquents Act, which is finding community-based solutions for youth offenses. Courts are only used for serious offenses, and before police can lay a charge, they must consider other options, such as warnings. Further, it revised the conditions of sentencing and created something called the graduated sentence. This is when the youth spends 2/3 of their time in custody and 1/3 of their time under supervision within a community. Also, the age of presumption to sentence as an adult is 14. As a result, so far, this act has a positive influence on Canada and reduces youth incarceration rates. Hope you enjoyed this vlog and learned about the evolution of the Youth Criminal Justice Act. See you next time!